Hello, and welcome to another edition of Behind the Lens Video Style. Here we are, week 10, game 10, game day. Yep, last game of the regular season. Siegel Smyrna played on TV last night. Big overtime win for Smyrna. They've been in a couple of those this year, so they should be used to going to overtime when we get to playoffs. Oh, Tom, the plastic didn't want to come off. I better do the lens right. Let's see what we got here. Nothing on the front. Late filing. Smyrna pulls out OT win over Siegel. Wins 28-27 after a last play lapse. Battle of the Barrel renewed tonight. Playoff questions answered tonight right here at the Stork's Nest. Tom Prager, the wizard, will be doing his thing. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's see what we can get into here. First topic. Well, right here it is. If you're talking, you're teaching. If you're listening, you're learning. Now think about that just a minute. If you're talking, you're teaching, and if you're listening, you're learning. Now, I tend to do one a little bit more than the other, but I've been trying to work on the other part, and that's the listening and learning. And if you've noticed here in the last couple of interviews I do with Philip, I kind of try to let him drive the interview, working on listening, trying to let him talk and me be a mirror of exactly what he's trying to send his message to on inside the headset. It's difficult at times. You have to really focus, especially if you've been teaching and talking for 44 years. I'm just now starting to learn and listen, if I can get that all out. But with that, let's find us another topic. Think about that as you go through your day. There's a time to talk, and a time to teach, and a time to learn, and a time to listen. Or listen and learn, or however you want to word that. All righty. Let's look here. Boy, Kentucky's going to be good in hoop. Let's look here. See if we can find us another topic. Me time. Me time. We all need a little of that. That's time to yourself. That's some time to decompress and think about and reflect of what your day is or what your week's been. And I try to do that a little bit. And we all need it. We also all need to recognize when our partner, when people that are close to us, needs their me time. If you don't get it, you kind of get all frazzled up and you get kind of snappy. So recognize sometimes when you need to take a break from something. Get you a little me time, but also be conscientious and think about others around you and make sure they get their me time. Right now, we're in the midst of the football season. And right now, it's kind of a me time for me to do my thing and me to help the kids and whatnot. But later on, I'll need to recognize that there's others around me in this house that'll have to have their me time. And I'll need to give them, whether it be alone or just us all together, just as a family. With all that, let's put that all to bed. Tonight's the last game of the regular season. Some people will be putting their helmets up after tonight. But you learned something. You participated and you got out there and you learned a little bit more about life. And then others will be prepared for the playoffs, and that's what I want to talk about. Tonight, right here, after it's all said and done, Tom will come from the Battle of the Barrel, right here. I'll come from Laverne. We haven't decided on the menu yet, but along about 12:30, he should have those brackets drawn up, and he should decide and tell us where the Blades will go based on how well they perform this year, where Riverdale will go, where Oakland will go, where Smyrna will go, and where Siegel will go. We're all in, and it's going to be a good time. Just hope that as we move through the postseason playoffs, one of us prevails and goes to the big one. Well, if you see us at the game tonight, give us a shout. God bless. Take care. And from a man who truly delivers, the Stork. Sorry about the rain, but we got the lens off.